What's up guys, Mark here, back with the next playing card review, and today we have a super special review. This is actually, as far as I know, the only deck of this that exists. It's a Kickstarter project by Bruce. I'll put his full name up here. Yeah, it's about 30% funded, and I forget exactly how many days it has left. I think around 10. I'll put the number up there and all the info to the side, but yeah, I'll tell you more about it. But yeah, let's like, comment, subscribe if you comment, subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into the video. Okay, so like I said, we have a bunch of stuff here. We have a deck of cards, an uncut sheet, and a bunch of holographic stickers. So like I said, I'll put all the info to the side there. Check the pinned comment if this is a deck you like. And yeah, you can back it on Kickstarter right now. I was lucky enough, so Bruce, super nice guy. I've talked to him quite a few times, you know, on Instagram and stuff, and I really loved his Kickstarter project. I saw someone talking about it. It might have been him, but I saw someone talking about it on Reddit. And he lives in Italy, I believe, and I was like, hey, is there any way I could get a deck of those to review on my channel? And he said there was only, so this is the gold edition. There's a gold and silver legacy playing cards. This is the gold edition, and this is an uncut sheet, as you can see here. Super cool. So yeah, now I have two. I went from having 0 to 2 uncut sheets, just like that. But and then we've got the gold legacy playing cards as well, with these holographic stickers here. We'll get into everything. I don't know if I'm going to do like a full review on this. I mean, it's definitely going to be a review. I'm going to tell you guys my honest opinions. But also, I just kind of want to look at the deck and, yeah, just give you guys my opinion on it. So like I said, I asked if there was any way I could get sent a deck of these cards, and he said no, that there's only 2 decks. Oh wow, these are gilded too. Wow. We'll get into ahead of myself, but there was only 2 of these decks, 1 silver and 1 gold. The gold is being the one I got. And he said, I'm giving the 2 decks away because a lot of times people will do prototypes to kind of make sure like it looks in person, you know, the same way it looked, you know, just to get a feel for what the deck's going to look like, maybe get a feel for the stock they're going to use and stuff. So as of now, because the Kickstarter hasn't ended yet, and I mean, it's not fully funded yet, I really, really hope I backed for the silver edition, and I hope this video can get some people to back it, because Bruce was so nice. Sent these from Italy to me, no charge whatsoever. Uncut sheet, all these awesome stickers. But yeah, so I entered his giveaway, and yeah, here we are. So yeah, super excited. Also want to say thank you guys so much for all the nice comments on my last video. It was super cool. If you didn't see it, it was the new Brad Fulton Mall Walking Idol 1 Vaporware deck, or Vaporwave, one of those two. But yeah, it's up there now. It's now one of my favorite decks. I talked to Brad Fulton. I put a long comment on his post and told him, like, you know, how I felt about the deck, and I'll put some pictures to the side there, and he commented back to me, and he's like, you know, we should get coffee together sometime. He's like, I'm really glad you understood, or that someone understood this deck. And it was just honestly like one of the coolest things I've ever had happen. Sorry about that, and the dog was barking in the background. But yeah, so yeah, I don't want to make a super long intro, but as I was saying, so Brad Fulton commented, he was like, I'm so glad someone understood this deck of cards. We should grab coffee together sometime, which, like I said at the end of my last video, because after I edited it, or was editing it, he saw my comment and responded, and then he also, after I put out the video, put his comment on, or put my comment on his Instagram story, which was super cool. But he was like, yeah, we should grab coffee sometime, which I don't know where he lives, I'm guessing, California or something like that. I'm not positive, but I would literally fly down there for a day to get coffee with him because he is such an inspiration and stuff. But yeah, so I thought that was super, super cool. But yeah, enough about me and Brad Fulton. Let's get into this legacy deck. So we have the uncut sheet here. So if you guys don't know, or for people that don't know, an uncut sheet of cards is, so there's different ways you can do it. As you can see, mine over there, my other one, they printed it the long way. This one's printed horizontally. And the reason there's normally 2 jokers and 2 ad cards is because, see, you have to use that extra space right there. And yeah, it's been through shipping and everything folded like this, so it'll take a while to straighten out. But yeah, this is the back design. But yeah, so as you can see, you have to use that paper anyway, so that's why people will normally put 2 ad cards and sorry, I can't think, 2 jokers, just because like you're using up the paper anyway. This deck, since you know it's just the first version prototype, like only one of it being made, yeah, I can see why he wasn't too worried about that. But yeah, there's always super cool, like the color palettes up on the top here. But yeah, we'll look at the deck in more detail with the actual deck, but that's super cool. I love uncut sheets. They're so cool in general. And yeah, hopefully until I figure out a spot. I don't know if I could put this like behind the other one or what. I may have to do something like that, but I'm gonna get this put away in the okay, sorry about that. And so I wanted to get the uncut sheet put away before we got into the deck, so it wasn't in the way and or didn't get something spilled on it. But I love these stickers. I didn't really know what to expect with holographic stickers, but super cool. Love like the old church sort of look. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk today. Wow, is there a face in that? I'll put some pictures on the side as well. That is so cool. Like the stained glass window look. Wow, those are really beautiful. Super cool. So yeah, like I said, this is on Kickstarter for, I believe, about 10 more days. But yeah, oh, I didn't even realize that. We have the clubs, the diamonds, the hearts, and the spade. I didn't notice that in the first 2. That's very cool. That. Sweet. Those are definitely going up with all my stuff to the side there. But yeah, tuck case does seem like a little bit, I forget what the other size is, but they seem, I've got a deck right here to compare it. Yeah, I was going to say, they seem a little bit more rectangle-y, if that makes sense. So they're not, you know, they're a little bit longer than a normal deck. But other than that, size looks about the same. Yeah, super cool with like that eye jewel thing there. Golden Legacy, and like I said, other than maybe one that Bruce has himself, this is the only deck of this cards in the world. Bruce Nevé, I'm not 100% sure how you say that. See if I can get that to focus. It's very faint, but yeah, super cool. I like how he says that, his name faintly on the background there. But yeah, so obviously you can imagine the silver edition is just like this, I believe, but in the silver colorway. Yeah. Oh, interesting. There is jokers here. It must have just been because they're horizontally that it didn't work out exactly. I'm not sure. Huh. This is very interesting. Sorry, I should show you guys this. But yeah, this is the cards here. This is very cool fan. Yeah, let's take a look at these jokers here. First of all, we've got the back design, which I love. It is, it's got the B, I'm assuming for Bruce there. But yeah, it is a 2-way back design still, which I really like. You know, symmetrical back design. And we've got the 2 jokers here. Those are both super sweet. That one's really cool. Yeah, they both are, but yeah, just love the stained glass window look. The whole look to it is super cool. And I love the color palette as well, like that purple or light purple with the light green and the yellow and gold. And then, yeah, these are gilded, as you can see, so it's gold on all the sides, which I did not know these were gilded, so that's all. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk. So that is super awesome. But yeah, gilded cards generally, in my opinion, I only have a few of them, but they're normally a little harder to shuffle. Like they're almost like a magnet to each other. Like they're easier to do, get like packets of, in my opinion. I'm not going to get them out of order yet. But yeah, I love gilded cards. They're super cool. If you know, anyone watching hasn't used them before, I think everyone should have at least one set of gilded cards because they just feel so cool. But yeah, they fan super nice. Yeah, so interesting here, going with a different way than normal. So as we can see, we're starting not with the ace of spades and not with the ace at all, but with the king of diamonds, which is funny because the last deck I reviewed started with the king of hearts, I believe, and I had never seen that in a deck of cards before. And so yeah, this is super cool. Wow. And I'll put pictures on the side as well, but I love that queen a lot. That is super cool. Sorry about that. But yeah, look at that. That is sweet. Looking like almost like a comic sort of look to it, or like yeah, animated sort of look. Super cool. I like that a lot. Sorry, I don't want to get these out of order here, and sorry if you're hearing the text on my phone. Super cool jack as well. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. But yeah, super cool. Wow. Oh, interesting. So we go king, queen, jack into the ace. And yeah, with Kickstarter decks, you tend to see stuff done a little differently just because, you know, it's one person making the deck of cards, and, you know, if you're one person, you get to do it however you want. So, you know, which I think is really cool if people want to do something done a little differently. But yeah, pips and indices, very cool. Really like the look of those. Oh, wow. I like on that 7 how they just put 2 on the top and then put those 5 on the bottom there. That is super cool. Love the stained glass with all the cracks and stuff in it. That is very cool. I like that a lot. And then so after the 10, I'm guessing we're going, yep, to the next king. And I love that blue with the purple for the spades here. That is super cool. Wow. Interesting. So all the queens, or all the court cards, sorry, trying to remember what the last king was. Yeah, so all of the court cards are custom and different. That is super cool. So not only are there very interesting pips and indices, but we've also got very cool court cards, and every single one is different from the looks of it. So yeah, very cool. I really like the shape of that spade. Definitely not the typical shape, but it looks super cool. And again, with the 7, I really like that look. I forget I had it upside down earlier. We'll see when we get to the ace here. But yeah, I really like that a lot. Again, with the king, a different king again. That's super cool, all of these. And like I said, I'll put pictures to the side, but all of these look super cool. That's funny. That's like the disgusted type of look on her face. I like that a lot. And then that, oh, they all kind of have that sort of like, there. That was really stupid, but I don't know how to describe it. You guys know what I mean, like sort of confused type look. Oh wow, the shape of this heart is insane. Look at that. I really like that a lot. That's super cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very interesting. And yeah, I'm not going to go through every single card because, you know, you guys get the idea of it. But yeah, this is super cool. We will check out all the court cards, though, since they are done, or all different. So today is Monday. I was going to have a different video for Tuesday. I wasn't expecting this deck to be here for a while. Also, I like how the age is different throughout all the queens, and maybe all the court cards in general, at least the queens and jacks. Super cool. There's like all in different stages throughout their life. I think that's really cool. But so I wasn't expecting this to be here today, but it worked out, this deck to be here today, but it worked out super well because yeah, I wanted to do a review of these as soon as they came out, like no matter if I'd put out a video the day before, because yeah, it was super nice for him to give away a deck of cards like this, and I wanted to, you know, have the video up for the longest time possible while the Kickstarter project is going. So I'm going to edit this video as soon as I'm done making it and have it out tomorrow. But wow, those those shuffled super, super nice. Those way better than, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that. I've got one, how did I? Sorry, I don't know what I did in that shuffle. The one thing I will say about these cards, though, is the look to them is very similar throughout both sides. So like there, I don't know how it happened, but in the shuffle, I got a few of them mixed up the wrong way. Sorry about that. But yeah, it happens. But either way, that shuffle felt super nice. I don't know who these are printed with. I'll put it above if I can think of it, or if I can find it, rather. But oh, I think it's Make Playing Cards, actually. If it's something different, I will correct it, but I think it's Make Playing Cards. Sorry, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I did that with all these cards. How did I? But so that's what I was saying, is the slight one critique I'd have with this, and this is an amazing deck of cards. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, you sent me a free deck of cards, and I'm gonna, you know, like critique it. Like, this is an awesome, beautiful deck. Shout out to Bruce for everything, all the effort and really cool stuff he put into this. But I will say, like, if I did have like one minor critique, and you know, like, this is more of a deck of art, in my opinion. Like, people aren't buying this deck to play euchre with, or spades, or hearts, or, you know, whatever. But I will say they do look very similar on both sides, so you can kind of get them mixed up like I did there. Or maybe I'm just making excuses for myself, but either way, they shuffle really nice. They're pretty springy. It is harder with, like I said, gilded, why can I not talk today? Gilded cards kind of stick together a little bit. So doing, like, you know, this thing here, like I was doing, it makes it a little bit harder, just because sometimes a couple of them stick together. But for doing like the different packets, like with this trick, whoa, it goes easier, just because, you know, like, look at that, like, very strong packet, because they're almost like sealed, or like magneted, I don't know what you would call that. Like, yeah, magnetized maybe, I don't know, but they're like suctioned together almost. So yeah, really cool. Yeah, and same thing with this trick, just like getting that top one off can be a little bit hard. But yeah, they feel really, really nice. I like this deck a lot. Yeah, that's about it. I think we will do a rating just for fun. But yeah, look at how beautiful that is. And yeah, I'm honestly, like, the shape of them was a little different, so I was like, I wonder how I'll do with these cards, because let's be honest, I'm not the best at cardistry. But yeah, they feel super nice, and especially for gilded cards. And like I said, with, you know, a deck of cards and gilded decks in general, like, they're not like the best cardistry deck, or, you know, but they are super cool. Is more so, this is like a deck of art in my opinion, but they still do feel really nice. I just love that look from the side. Like, look how cool that is. It's so, so cool. Just look at that. It's insane. And yeah, I love the face cards. We'll get into all the categories. But first one, sorry, let me grab a pen and paper. Okay, we're back for the rating. So tuck case, it feels super nice and plasticky. There is a little tiny spot, and that's frayed in the corners, but you know, it went across the country, so I can't blame that on. And the box was a tiny bit smashed, but it's like hardly noticeable at all. Love, yeah, like I said, love the plasticky feel, love that he put some stuff on the inside, love that eye there, super cool. It's not showing up, it seems a lot brighter in person, but maybe it's just because I'm looking at the, I don't know, but either way, it's super cool. Love just like the subtlety of his name on the back there. Yeah, very cool. All the patterns almost looks like Egyptian pyramid, or pyramid, I don't know why I said that so weird, mixed with, you know, the stained glass windows and church vibe. And I just love like the color palette of this, super cool. The greens and purples and reds and golds, it all looks super amazing together. So tuck case, we're gonna go 9 out of 10 for. Price of this, obviously gonna be a 10 out of 10. I got this deck, all these amazing, I love the stickers. If you guys have watched a video before or seen my background, you know that I love stickers. So these holographic stickers are going up as soon as I take pictures of them, and then you know, for the video, they're going right up on that wall there. But yeah, so, you know, getting a deck of cards, an uncut sheet, and a bunch of awesome stickers. You can't beat that for $0. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the price. Back design of these, I really like it. I like how it's very, like, it's pretty complex, but he was still able, like with the B and the cursive there, that looks super cool, but how he was able to still make it a two-way symmetrical back design, I like that a lot. And I really love the color palette as well on the back here, like that just a light purple with the light green is so cool, and it makes for an awesome fan. Yeah, so I might be another 10 out of 10 for that, honestly. That's, yeah, super cool. We'll go 10 out of 10. Face cards, this is probably my favorite part of the whole deck, are the court cards especially. Like, those are so cool. Yeah, I love how each one is different, but I love the stained glass look in all of the cards there. Yeah, definitely a lot of work had to go into this. Also, the Ace of Diamonds, that might be my favorite. That is so beautiful with the grays and the gold in the background there. Yeah, it's just insane. This is another one of my favorites. That is such a beautiful card. Yeah, super cool. 10 out of 10 for that. Last category is the feel. And like I said, they are gilded, so they are a little bit harder for some stuff. But they do feel really nice. This is more so, like I said, like a art deck than a plain deck. And Make Playing Cards does a pretty good job. You know, it's not going to be to the standard of, like, you know, Art of Plays playing cards or whatever, but they feel super nice. They feel really good. Like, I wasn't expecting them to feel this good. So yeah, they no complaints whatsoever. Yeah, it has to be 7 out of 10 for me, and in no way am I saying that's a bad score. Like, 7 out of 10, they feel really good just up against, like, a lot of the decks I review. You know, they're not quite up to that standard as far as fans and stuff go, but like I said, you know, this is a deck of art, a deck you take out, or a deck you get to look at, and yeah, more so than playing cards. So the feel of it really doesn't matter too much, but it is always something I put, you know, it's one of the 5 categories I have. So yeah, that brings us to -4, so a 46 out of 50. Pretty good score. This is, I think, the second Kickstarter deck I've gotten, but like I said, this one isn't funded fully yet, so yeah, go check them out. Link in the description, link in the pinned comment. Thank you so much, Bruce, for this deck and everything you sent me, being so kind, and, you know, just updating me all the time with texts, and, like, always responding instantly. And yeah, I really hope this gets funded, and then if it does, I'll have a silver edition, or the silver legacy, to review in a few months. But yeah, thank you so much, Bruce, and great job with this deck of cards. You totally crushed it on the art and everything. It is so beautiful. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.